Hello, everybody. I'm Krishi Sampath, founder and representative of Healthopedia. I'm extremely pleased to announce that Healthopedia is now doing interviews. Do check out our website to see the amazing lineup we have planned for you. Furthermore, having said that, I'm overjoyed to welcome each and every one of you to Healthopedia's first ever interview, Fitness by Prashant Mohan.
Hi, Kushi, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good,
Thank
very
you
good.
so much for taking out time and coming to do this for us. We really appreciate it.
No, thank you so much. Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
before we get started, why don't you start by telling us a little about yourself?
So I'm Prashant. I've been with Shamak for past 16 to 17 years. So I've been teaching dance, for so many years, so many students. So the journey has been pretty good, especially being with Shamak. I've learned so much under Shamak. He's trained me with a lot of teaching skills, a lot of fitness skills. So I've learned a lot from Shamak. So the journey's been pretty good, and I've enjoyed teaching and helping people being fit. And the journey is pretty good. Yeah, I'm quite happy being here.
Looks like you look pretty fit.
Yeah.
So, according to you, what is fitness? How would you define fitness?
I think fitness is basically being able to move your body in every way possible. Okay, just doing your day-to-day life. Okay, with ease. I would say even that is fitness. Okay, if you're able to do a certain amount of work, physical work in a day. Okay, I think if you are being able to do it with ease and not struggling, that would be fitness. So fitness is basically being able to move your body with ease in any direction to do your day-to-day life. Okay, just go for a walk, come back. If you're being able to do all of those basic things, I think you're fit.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you think is the importance of fitness? Why should we be fit?
One is for your health, because when you're fit, all the other problems in your body, like all the scientific problems, I would say, okay, like if you have cholesterol or any other thing, like on that field, okay, I think when you are fit, firstly, you feel more confident. That is the first thing. When you're more confident, you're being able to do more things.
Yeah.
And the thing is, everyone wants to see themselves fit. When you see fit, you already get a sense of confidence from within, and then you wanna then you're motivated by your own self to do something more, so push yourself and stay fit forever. So I think fitness plays an important role. First is with the mind, because it gives you confidence. Okay, and then the other things, like anything related, like I said, biologically, if you have any issues uh, like I'm not saying like an earlier age, the later age I'm talking about, like in the 40s and 50s, people are having cholesterol or heart problems or anything. I think it fights all of that if you're just fit, because your mind is so strong and automatically it reflects in your body. And I think fitness does play an important role, because you're keeping yourself constantly working out with something, or you're involved in something or the other.
Yeah.
So what happens is you don't the most important thing in fitness is the eating. So when you eat right, you stay fit for long. So you just know what to eat. So you're not eating any junk, you're just having your proper food and you're staying fit. So I think it's overall totality, it plays a very important role in our life, fitness, with terms of physical fitness and mental fitness both.
So, what do you do to keep fit? What is your routine?
My routine, the thing is, fitness, the most important thing I've realized, like whenever I've tried to stay extra fit, I've realized the mind is the most important role in that. Mind plays the most, because if you're not in your state of mind to work out, even though you work out, you will not work out with full compassion, because your mind is not in place, because people have day-to-day work, so much work, so much stress. Especially in these times, people have more stress about different things. So if your mind is in place, the first thing is you got to be dedicated and make sure your mind is in the right space to work out, to do your things, to eat properly. So if your mind is in place, then automatically what happens is you stay fit, you know your routine. So for me, my routine would be like, I wake up in the morning, Nowadays I don't so much because I'm working on a different time zone. But if like whenever I stay like super fit, like I make sure I wake up in the morning. First thing I have my breakfast. Okay, I work out a bit for like good 1.5 hours at home. Okay, I don't like sometimes I used to go to the gym as well because sometimes when you need weights, the only option is gym. But for me as a dancer, I need to be more ripped and lighter at the same time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I need to be more lean and light because I'm a dancer, so I can't be on the heavier side. So I usually don't prefer. For me, I don't prefer lifting heavy weights. Okay, light weights are fine. Resistance band, it works beautifully for me. And more of body weight exercises work best for me as a dancer. So I work on those terms when I dance. Then I have my lunch, my dinner, earlier dinner, and most important thing is the sleep. Yeah. So the sleep is the most important. The food and sleep are the most important. They play 80% of the role. The 20% is your workout. You know. So if your food is correct, you're eating the right amount of food. The you're eating within your calorie deficit, especially for people who are looking on for lean body. Okay, they need to be on a particular calorie deficit. Even the ones who want to put on weight, they also have a higher calorie intake that they need to take. So when it's all depends on the calories. Okay, so if someone is too thin and they want to put on muscle, then they would work on more calorie intake. The ones who are like on a good side, like they just want to rip their body or make it more leaner, then they work on a calorie deficit, means a particular amount of calorie they need to have in a day, or they see weekly how many calories they need to have. Yeah, so I work on the calorie deficit most of the time because I need more leaner body than more muscular, like more bulky, I would say. So I work on that. And then, yeah, if my food, my sleep, and my workouts are on time, then it works beautifully for me. Yeah, on time is most important. Like if you know that between 2 to 2:30 you're gonna have your lunch, you have your lunch only between that time every day, because that also plays an important role, the timing, you know. And earlier dinners, lighter dinner. So for me, it works heavier breakfast, good lunch, lighter dinners. You know, yeah, that works better. Yeah, so I work accordingly. So my usually breakfasts are very heavy. Like I have, so literally till lunch, I'm not that hungry. And then for lunch, I eat very minimal amount that's required, not extreme. Like I don't overeat. So I eat whatever is required for me, where I'm sufficient, but I'm still little hungry, but I leave it to that. Because then, you know, it helps me. And then in the dinners are usually lighter. Yeah.
So how do you
So I'm
prevent
happy
the
with that.
urge of just snacking sometimes? It must be
So you
difficult.
can have your snacks in between. Yeah. See, usually people do a 6 meal plan or a 4 meal plan, depends on, you know, what what kind of body you're looking for. Now, even a 6 meal plan works beautifully because those 6 meals are very small meals. You know. So what happens? You consume those 6 meals, but the in between, say the second meal or the fourth meal, you might not be that hungry. So automatically your body tells you to have very less. So you still have those. So constantly when you're giving your body the nutrition and hydrating it enough, you know, so the body will work beautifully for you, you know, because you're constantly giving it the nutrition for energy. You're giving it for proper carbs, proper proteins for the body to function well. Yeah, so automatically you will see a result also that month. You know, even a 4 meal plan, if you're having good 4 meals and you know you're having it like at a good quantity, hydrating your body along with it a lot, you will have your results. But you need to still have a rough idea about how many proteins, how many grams of proteins, how many grams of carbs, how many fats. Everything is important for the body, you know. So all these things that you are taking in your body, you need to know like really well. So if you know that, if you have a rough idea of how many calories, proteins,
And you can
carbs,
plan it out.
yeah, and so fats you're taking, if you have a track of it, then it will be even better for you because you a rough track. Like I know a lot of people in India, they don't have the means to calculate it. But you know, even if you roughly have an idea, you know, approximate, that's also good enough for us.
Yeah, I see.
So
So
it
do you
works
think
that way.
fitness brings about a sense of discipline in your life?
Absolutely. If you have no discipline, you won't be able to stay fit. Like I said, mind plays the most important role. Your discipline comes from your thought, what you believe in and what you want to do. So if you're disciplined about it, like about discipline is basically, like I said before, have it on time. That's itself is discipline. Like I wake up at this time, I work out for this hour. You have a timeline throughout the day. So that's the discipline part of it. So discipline, yes, of course, plays the most important. If you're disciplined about it and your mind is with you on helping you doing it at the right time and not being lazy, you'll of course gain whatever your goals will
How do
be
you manage
matched.
to be so motivated all the time?
Well,
What
sometimes
drives
the thing is, I see a lot of fitness models.
you? Mm-hmm.
Okay, like one of the first people who I saw as a kid was Arnold Schwarzenegger, because I think he got the fitness into the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, from there the fitness industry became big, and then everybody started getting into fitness. So I've seen a lot of his interviews. I've seen a documentary made on him called Pumping Iron. So if you see that, like you can see his journey, how he was so motivated, how he had a track of how much he was eating, how much he was dedicated towards one thing. He was completely focused onto fitness, but fitness was life for him. It was his bread and butter. It was everything for him. So his motivation, his focus was, like, I would say 500% towards fitness, because that was the only thing that
He
was
did.
keeping
Mm-hmm.
him. Yeah, it was his bread and butter basically, because it was a profession that time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I think I saw a lot of fitness people talking about what kept them fit, and how they were motivated, how they used to keep themselves motivated. They had a goal in their mind and they had to hit that goal. So when they disciplined themselves to follow certain things in their day to day timeline. That's what gave them the results eventually. Whether it's food, whether it's workout, whether it's eating on time, whether it's sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day, everything comes up to that all these things. When I see, it does motivate. Now a lot of, not now, that is about the fitness field. Now when I see a lot of dancers, okay, so I went, Shamak had sent me to this urban dance camp and I saw a lot of dancers. So the first thing I noticed that they could dance at a ridiculous speed, okay, like a super speed, and I was not as fast as them. But what I realized in my dance, when I went to urban dance camp, is they were very light, and to be light they were also fit. So
Mm-hmm.
fitness plays the most, because if you're but that's a different kind of fitness. That that fitness, you work on a lot of complex body workout, a lot of body workouts, okay, and very light weights, resistance band, all those kind of things, like something that's more natural and not using external weights, because you got to be light also to be fast, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it, like I said, fitness plays different roles in different fields. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm a cricketer, I would work in a different way. Like it's more about cardiovascular activities, and also a lot of strength training, but with light weights, resistance, endurance. They work on those things. If it's terms of cricket, if you're a boxer, you work on being more muscular, more stronger.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. If you're a dancer, you're working on a completely different aspect of training, of more cardio, but through dancing, not by running.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you dance, you automatically you're doing a lot
Yeah.
of cardio. Then a lot of resistance training is also there in that. And more of body weight workouts, especially when you're a dancer, because eventually when you're dancing, you're not dancing with anybody with you.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing a partner work and a lifts or something,
Mm-hmm.
that is just optional. That's still there. But when you're dancing alone, it's just you and your own body weight. So if you're able to hold your own body weight, it helps you get more fitter, and you understand where to transfer your weight. So like I said, in UDC, when I saw the dancers dancing, I saw how light they were, and I understood that I have to work on the fitness for a dancer at that time more, to get that kind of speed and
Mm-hmm.
endurance, and to dance for longer period of time, because you need stamina as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long
So
did it take you?
dancers. So when I went to UDC, means I was quite fit, but not my fitness level didn't match the fitness level of the instructor who was teaching me right there, because their endurance, their stamina, their speed was completely different. So I started working on myself at that time. So it took about 9 weeks for me to get that fast, to get that lean. 9 weeks, proper dedication, like on time food, getting up at the same time every day, sleeping at the same time, getting my 8 hours of sleep, uh, having my lunch at that 2 to 2:30 slot, having my snack at that between 4:30 to 5, and then having my dinner by 8:30. Yeah, that was my earlier dinner, and by 10 o'clock I'm done. Yeah. So it was a same routine I followed for 9 weeks, and luckily I was dancing for 12 hours. So that is itself a lot of cardio automatically. So, but the thing is, if you do just cardio, you'll lose muscle because you need to build muscle. It's like if you want to lose fat, if you don't build muscle, you're not going to lose the fat.
Yeah.
You understand? Just eating properly will not make you lose the fat. You need to build muscle to lose fat. So similarly, I realized that if I just did the UDC class, I would still become lean. But I would not put on the muscle because it was just cardio. Dancing is just cardio. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why before going to the class in the morning, my class used to start at 11 in the morning, the first class. So I used to wake up early. I used to do my 1.5 hours of strength training. So I used to do so that I don't lose muscle. So I used to do my workout properly so that I know that anyways throughout the day I'm going to do cardio, so I'm anyways going to lose those extra fat. So I used to make sure I build muscle in the morning, and then my cardio was anyways happening. Yeah. So it works in different ways, and also it works in different ways for different kind of people. There are three kinds of different kind of people. Yeah, there are ectomorphs, endomorphs, and mesomorphs. So they're all different. So it works differently for those kind of people. Yeah.
So what kind of exercises did you do to build the muscle before you lost it?
The thing is, I think when I'm in my initial days, I think I was on more of a mesomorphic body. Mesomorphic is like you don't have muscle, but your body structure is good enough to build muscle. You have a normal body structure. So I think when I was in school in 9th standard, I got this chaska ki nahi, mujhe body banana hai. Like, I want to stay fit. That was the thing is, I want to stay fit. And those days, it was not so, people, like when I was in 9, that is like back in, I think 98 or something, it was not that crazy. Only one guy in the industry was Salman, who was building his body. So I saw that, oh, okay, he's staying fit. Like that time, it was not that crazy. It was the first thing in Bollywood industry that, oh, Salman Khan is the one who's come up with this body, and people who used to go crazy after him in those days. So I think I saw some of Salman's videos that time, and I said, yo, he looks good. Like with his body, he's looking presentable. He looks good at that time. So something motivated me that, you gotta stay fit because you have the kind of body structure, so you can stay fit. Yeah. But about fitness, I've learned over a period of years. So that time, for me, it was like just workout. And that time also, because I'm on a younger side, my metabolism is much more faster.
Yeah.
So anything I eat doesn't really affect my body. But I used to make sure I work out. So I remember I used to wake up at 4 in the morning every day. I used to run for about 5-7 kilometers. I used to run. Okay. And then there was a ground outside my house. So on the ground, I used to do my pull-ups, push-ups, all my ab workouts. And I used to make sure I do everything. And I should do a lot of jumps for my legs and a lot of cycling. So that's why my legs also are very pretty well toned, because from those days I've been doing so much workout overall.
Yeah.
So 9th, 10th, I already started getting the structure, because at that age, it's faster to get the shape of the body, because your metabolism is faster. You're much more younger. I must be about what 15, 14, 15 when I started. So that young. Yeah. So I started off very well. So my body got a structure. Once in the earlier days, because I started earlier, it got a shape. It got a structure. Now, only thing I got to do is maintain the structure. So if I'm not following my fitness, food, and your workouts, I just put on the body fat over the structure. But the structure is already made inside. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so it's just the body fat and just building the muscle again. Yeah, but you already have built the structure in your earlier age. So it's easier for me to now. If I lose shape, I can get back in shape also quickly.
Yeah.
But for someone who's never built a shape, for him it's like starting from scratch. And if you're doing it at a later age, it's gonna be even more difficult. It's gonna take even more period of time. Yeah. So it works that's why I said it works differently. It's different time zones, different age. It works differently. Yeah.
So when do you think somebody should consider starting to get fit? Like, when should you think about, okay, I want to get fit now?
See, like I said, fitness is about just being mobile and just being able to do day-to-day life. That is fitness for me, not like really building a muscle and this. That is to look fit. But a person can be a good bodybuilder, but from inside within it is not fit. It's of no use. You understand what I'm saying? So I think if you start at an early age, if you channel your mind that you want to be fit, okay, from a teenage, I would say, okay, then you are dedicated. So by the time you are reaching your later ages, you already got into a good fitness body, and then you're so dedicated that you don't want to go back to being normal. So the mindset to be on an earlier age, to stay fit on an earlier age is what I would say is a good. It's not wrong to even think of, like, if someone's now 25, 20 or 30 and suddenly they say, no, now I want to stay fit. Because people do see that. Because when they see a change in their body, when they see the body is not reacting well to a previous, uh, your video stuck for me.
Oh, wait, yours is stuck here.
Okay, wait. Let me check. Is it better?
No, you're still
Can you
stuck.
see me? Okay. It's raining heavily, and I think it's the network that must have.
Yeah, it's raining.
Hey, Kushi, is it better?
Just a second. I can't see you,
Yeah. Even I can't see your camera. I'm seeing a screen. This thing.
Oh God. Okay, wait. I think
Wait. Now check it. Check it now.
No, I can only
Is it
see
better?
my picture.
I can only see your picture. Same here. Oh, I think it's the network. It's something to do.
Yeah.
Check now.
I can't
Is
hear
it
you.
better?
I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
But you can't see me, you're saying, right?
No.
Same here. So wait, let me just exit and come back again.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Awesome. We're back.
We're back.
Yeah, I think it's the network because it's raining so heavily outside
It's
since
raining here as
yesterday.
well.
Yeah, that's why. So, so I was talking about the age group. You know, the earlier age you decide, you know, you want to stay fit, when you maintain that for a period of years, it helps you a lot. Okay, but it's not wrong to, you know, suddenly you're 30, 31 and you say, no, from now I want to stay fit. Like I said, fitness is not about bodybuilding. Fitness is about eating right, making sure you're being able to move in all directions, okay, and you just being able to do your day-to-day life work at ease, you know, properly. Like you have the stamina, the strength to do everything. So that is actually fitness for me, you know.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to somebody starting at the teens and somebody starting in their mid-20s, early 30s?
Well, the ones who are teens, just be sure that you're dedicated towards being fit for a longer period of time, because it's your early age, you're excited, you get the body, but after you reach your goal, don't say that, you know, okay, I've got it. Now I'm going to be relaxed. I'm going to eat anything I want. Yeah, of course, you can have anything because your metabolism is going to be super good. So at the earlier age, of course, you can work out, you can eat what you want, make sure you're happy. When you're happy, you're in your right state of mind, you can just stay fit all the time. Okay, because like I said, mental fitness is more important to stay physically fit firstly. So that's what I would say. For people who are on a later age, say about post 30, okay, because your metabolism starts changing at that time. Okay, if you've not maintained it for all the years before. So if your metabolism is good, nothing to worry about. But if your metabolism is not as good, wherein, you know, any wrong you eat, immediately your body starts reacting or showing a difference. So for y'all, I would say eat right, eat at the right time, make sure you're working out well, and just be dedicated towards being fit. Yeah. But like I said, sometimes it's very difficult to constantly, for over a period of years, maintain the same routine because you get bored. So that it's okay to suddenly say, okay, these 3 4 months I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna eat junk. I'm gonna just relax because if you like life is about highs and lows.
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta just let it go. And even I've done that. Like sometimes I've gone completely off sleep, crazy off sleep, because sometimes I'm not in the state of mind to work out or state of mind to just be on the same routine. You do get bored. So I also sometimes do that. Few months I just want to relax. I want to eat everything. I don't care if I put on little weight. I know that I'll get back in shape. I know that at the back of my head that I will fix a date that from till this date I want to have fun. I want to chill. It's my holiday. I'm gonna eat what I want. I want to enjoy my life. Then I will timeline myself that from this date to this date, I will work on building I'm getting back in shape. I will be more disciplined. But right now, I just want to relax. I want to just chill. So it's okay to do that because it's very difficult to really maintain yourself and, maintain the same kind of, you get bored after a point. Yeah, you get bored. Mentally get bored. Once you're mentally bored, physically, your body is not going to react. Even if you're trying to work out, you're not giving your full compassion and energy to the body, mentally. So that's why mentally, if you are really dedicated and you're in the right state of mind to do it, only then you'll be able to do it. Sometimes there are people who really struggle कि आज workout करना है. Then they're fighting with their mind कि नहीं यार अभी bore हो रहा है नहीं बाद में करता हूँ नहीं. It happens with me also a lot of times. Like sometimes I want to work out but I'm not in a mood, but I have to really force my mind कि please let's do it. And then it takes about an hour to convince it or 2 hours to convince कि हाँ चलो अभी करते हैं. And then still I'm doing it, but sometimes I'm still not in the state of mind because I want to rest. Yeah, but you need to have the rest day or cheat day, of course. You need to have, like I usually Monday to Saturday I eat proper. Sunday is my cheat day. And the rest day. Yeah. And then Monday you eat good, but you see your body looks good because your body's been craving for something that you've not had. So one day when it suddenly give it nutrition, Monday it looks like, oh my God, wow, it's looking good. But that's because you've just given it everything you want. So suddenly your body is also happy, mind's also happy one day. It does happen with me. It happens with people who follow that. But yeah, you gotta have one cheat day. You gotta have that because otherwise you'll get bored just eating the same thing. Means I'm not saying same thing, but following a particular diet, being within a calorie deficit. So what you will crave at some day. Sometimes what happens is the craving just goes off.
Yeah.
Because if you suddenly if you stop eating something that you like, then you stop for a period of time. You go away from it, then you don't feel like having it again. It does happen. Like in my teenage days, I used to have a lot of Pepsi, all aerated drinks, a lot of Coke, Pepsi, like a lot of these aerated drinks. I used to have lots. Lots means lots. I used to be on them. I used to not drink water. I used to have that more. But then one day I suddenly decided, no, I'm not gonna have. And then I think I stopped in 2012 or 13. I stopped it completely, and then from that year till now, I've not had it.
Not even
at all. Nothing. Only thing I really love having is lemon water in drinks. Then I love coffee because sometimes, okay, or sometimes I have lots. Sometimes it depends on my schedule. If I need coffee, if it's the requirement for my day to stay awake and do things, yeah. But like a dancer, like I said, a dancer's life is completely different because we don't have any time zones really. Because when we have rehearsals and stuff, we work completely opposite time. There's no particular time of sleep and this. So when our schedule is ridiculously different, like we're just working full day. In the night we are working, we have some rehearsals, we're dancing. Then it's very difficult to maintain the body, because you're not giving it the correct sleep. You're just constantly dancing. You're only doing cardio. So because your body is so tired, it's wrong to do any kind of strength training because you're killing your muscles.
Yeah.
So in those times when my schedule is very hectic, it's very difficult for me to maintain it. But I know that after that hectic schedule, there will be some days, I have where it's coming back to normal,
Yeah.
apart from the show days. So then it takes time, a week for my body to recover first. So I don't go immediately into workout. I give it time to recover and then I will start my workout. Because the body needs rest for all those hectic days you've done. 1 month you've been so hectic with different kind of schedules, dancing up and down, sleeping wrong hours. Yeah, but that's dancer's life. You're constantly working. So yeah. So then you need to give it at least a week rest to tell it, okay, now I'm back to normal. Make it feel it's normal. Yeah, you need to talk to your body more because it's your body. It understands you, and you understand it. So you need to just give it some time, and then when you think you're ready, your body is healing with the fatigueness, then you go into your workout. Yeah.
That's really nice. Sounds
So it
like.
works, like I said, it works differently for different kind of profession you're working on. So like I said, for cricket, a bowler has to work on his shoulder, a batsman has to work on his fitness. Yeah, it's everything actually. Endurance they work on more. Yeah, yeah. So it's different for every field. For badminton, it would be different. Yeah. For a runner, it would be only cardio.
Yeah.
Because it's only running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and endurance, a lot of endurance. Yeah. Stamina, because how long can you run for?
Mm-hmm.
Can you run for short 400 meters, 200 meters, or a marathon? So, marathon is a different training. 400, 200 meters is a different training altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's going to be crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
So, it's different for different people. Yeah.
So, usually when you get in this state and you're determined to do something, you might tend to overwork. So, how do you know when to stop? Because as much as you want
The
to.
thing is with me, I don't know when to stop because till I don't finish my work, I keep on going. Yeah. Till I don't finish my work, I don't have that satisfaction I finished because I usually don't like things to keep it for the next day. Okay. For the next day, in the sense, whether it's my work in place or even if it's my work at home, like for example, the most basic thing is like before going to sleep, I have to make sure that all the utensils are clean and my kitchen is clean and my house is clean because the next day when I wake up, I want to see a clean house and a clean kitchen, So like I'm so stupid about my thought that way that I want to finish everything a day before that next day I get up with everything sorted. I don't want to have tension of अरे ये नहीं हुआ है वो नहीं हुआ है this is messy that is messy. Yeah, that is the discipline for me. Like I make sure no matter however tired I am, I will make sure everything is done a night before. Like I sleep, like for example, for my house thing or anything like that. Yeah. So I'm determined and disciplined that way. So I think that helps me even with my fitness schedule usually. But there are days when I really don't feel like working out. I don't feel like eating right. I just want to have junk. I just want to have fun. But that is just to keep myself happy, my mind really I think knows what it wants at that particular time. So I just give it and then I know that at the back of my head I know that it's gonna help me again, be fit and it's just for some days, few days, just relaxing my mind and body. Yeah. And then I know it will react to my body later. It will help me get fit and be in the state of mind that I need to be in. Yeah. So there are ups and downs in the field of fitness, but that's fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah.
So, have you faced any struggles or any drawbacks that you've had to overcome? Like, for you, what have been hurdles?
See, in my life, of course, there are times where I have been completely unfit. Okay, I have been, yeah. But I understood the situation and I knew, like I said, I knew that towards the later time I am gonna get back in shape because I already have a structure in my body and I know this is just the fat that is layering over and you see a difference when you're unfit. You're not confident. Your body becomes slow. You can't even reach the ground. You're lazy about even tying your lace. You have problems in breathing. That is like when you're really unfit. I'm talking about. Yeah. But there are times you face all that. And because of that, you want to overcome that. You say, I can't be this person. I'm not this person. At the back of your head, in your mind, no, I'm not this person. So automatically your mind helps you in getting fitter. That's what like I have faced once in my life. Like I was like not that fit. And then I said, okay, this is it. Now, it's time I get fit. So I dedicated like proper, like a year to eat well and do things. And I got back in the shape that I was in. So,
Wow.
but before that also my body was unfit because I had a lot of other things going around in my life. So I was not mentally in a state to really work out and think about, because you have to be, like I said, mental fitness is so important that you're really there with yourself while you're working out. So when you have a lot of tension about work or family or things like that, then it's very difficult to focus on your workout and eat right, and because you have so many other things that's playing in your mind, so
Yeah.
there,
Unfocused.
because there were so many other things that was going around in my head. So I was also not in a state of working out well. I was not confident because I had other tension, other things to solve. So that's why I think my body started losing its shape, because I was not working out regularly and things like that. Yeah. But then when I know everything was sorted, everything was fine, then I again got back in shape.
So, do you think fitness has an impact on your mental fitness, or is it the other way around? Like, does being fit impact you,
It's
or
both ways. It works both
it
ways.
goes
It
both
works both
ways?
ways. Yeah. So today you see yourself, say you're not that fit. You're okay, not very fit, but okay. And then you work on your fitness, and then when you see a difference, automatically your mind says, "Oh my God, this is a difference." Now your mind will push yourself. Ki, "Arey, you are fit. See, you're fit. You can become better." Your mind will push your body. Then you both are on the same track, the mind and body. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but initially the mental push is like a person who's extremely obese and he says, "Ki, no way, I don't think I
Yes.
can ever get fit." For that person, it's the mind.
Mm-hmm.
He has to mentally push himself so much to get that fit. You know? Yeah. Mentally, you'll have to push yourself. Like you said, you saw Amir Khan's movie Dangal,
Yeah.
where he was obese, and
Yeah.
but so I saw his interview where he said the director wanted to first shoot the fit part because he was fit actually, and then he said then we will shoot the obese part, then you can become obese. But then Amir got scared and he said, "Ki, but if I get obese, I should have a reason to come back to
Come back.
fitness.
Yeah.
What will be the reason?"
Yeah.
So then he decided, no, I will become obese. We'll shoot the obese part first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will have a reason to come.
Mm-hmm.
You need a reason, you need a goal, you need something. Then you will work towards that goal. But if I don't have anything, why
Then,
would I?
yeah.
Why would my mind also mentally push me to get there? So
Mm-hmm.
he worked the other way around, and because he had something, he worked so hard, and then he got back in shape. He took about 6 to 8 months to get there, but he got back in shape. But that shape is something he had already gained for an earlier movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he already had that structure made. So when he came back to the structure that he already had inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you have a goal, that you have to reach, I think it's easier to put out your mind, and your mind also gives in because it knows कि नहीं ये दिन तक करना ही है, ये body बनाना ही है, fit रहना है.
Yeah.
So it will work that way. But if you don't have a motive, if you don't have something, then it's very difficult to convince the mind कि नहीं मुझे
You.
वैसा body structure, I want to reach that. Yeah, you need something. If you know that I want to be best in my field every day, if you think of that, then every day you'll work out, you'll make sure you're fit in your whatever field you're working on. Yeah, so you'll work every day, you'll make sure you're fit, you will be in that zone.
So, what
That's
are
where
your
the mind and body have already been together. Sorry, mind.
your aspirations, your goals? What drives you?
My goal is, even when I'm very old, I still want to be fit. I want to be able to be like, I want to be self-dependent. I don't want, like, I should not be dependent on someone is what I feel. Okay, means I should be fit enough to do everything on my own. Okay, yeah. So that's why a lot of times I love staying alone as well, because it helps me realize myself more. It helps me do everything on my own. I don't have anybody to help. So because I'm doing all my stuff, it itself is fitness. I see how much can I do, housework, my
This work.
class work, my regular dancing, everything. Yeah, so it helps me stay fit because that is also fitness. You are being able to do everything on your own. You're not dependent on anyone. Because you're fit. You
Mm.
know, yeah, unless you're extremely unfit, you can't do certain things, you're not allowed to do certain things, then you're on the side where you gotta rest. But that's what I try to do. So I make sure that I do all my things on my own. Yeah, unless I'm lazy some days, then I'll tell Bianca, you do something, then I do something. Yeah, but that's a different thing altogether. But I'm just saying that when I'm alone, I realize that okay, I need to do this. I have other things to do. I have a lot of things to do apart from dancing and going to class and things. I have things in the house to do, keep it clean, things.
Yeah.
So everything works. So it's like I said, fitness is that you being able to be independent and do everything on your own, being able to move uh, easily. Yeah,
So
all that leads on
when
to
do you
fitness.
find yourself to be most productive? During mornings, afternoons, nights? When are you most productive?
When it comes to creating, when it comes to creating and creating in my field, like as in choreographing a piece or working, I work best at nights. Night hours are my best. Like I can really work fabulously at night. But if you tell me wake up early in the morning and start thinking of creating something, वो creation सुबह सुबह नहीं हो पाता
Yeah.
because I want to sleep. Yeah. So I'm more of a night person when it comes to working because I work very well in the nights, and I think I create better quality choreography or anything related to my work in the nights because I'm firstly it's very in the night it's very calm, but there's no noise,
Yeah.
and I'm
Disturbance.
fully focused, I'm fully concentrated in the nights. Yeah, in the night times, anytime you tell me between 12 to morning 6, I will work superbly. When it comes to working, thinking of something, yeah, I work well in those hours. Yeah, but depends on different people. Some people love waking up early morning and working out and doing their things. Yeah, so that works for different people. You know how they've set their mind all over the period of years, how they work. In my profession, I've always worked during the night hours more because of the shows and rehearsals
Yeah.
always been happening in the night hours. So I think it works better for me. But for someone who's always been waking up in the morning and works beautifully for them, the morning hours might work the best for them. It depends on person's schedule and what their profession is and things like that.
So do you think it makes a difference whether you work out in the morning or whether you work out in the night, or it doesn't make a difference as long as your mind is set to it?
I don't think it makes it. See, it depends on people's schedule actually. Okay, some people have a different schedule. So according to their schedule, if night workout works best for them, then that's good for them because then you've told your mind and your body ki this is the time I'm gonna work out every day. It's a fixed time and it's gonna be this night time. So it's sorted, So
Yeah.
you're working according to your schedule. Now some people who travel a lot over around the world, for them it's even more difficult. So they work according to their schedule they have. you know if you're in one time zone, then you can fix a schedule either morning or night, whatever works best for you. Yeah, so it depends on you, and also what works best for your body. So you can also make out if you worked out every day mornings for a particular time and you see okay body reacts good, अभी मैं change करता हूँ, रात को करता हूँ. Now रात को मैं देख रहा हूँ कि फर्क पड़ रहा है कि is it the same, depends. It might show a difference, it might not show a difference. It depends on people's schedule actually and how they what's their profession, how they work, and what helps their body. And they also, you need to analyze your body, what works for your body. Is the morning workout working better? Is the evening workout working better? What's working according to your schedule. That is the most important. And are you getting your sleep? Because sleep is the most important thing. If you're not sleeping enough, it's of no use all the workouts because it's just going down in vain. Your sleeping is recovering. If your muscles don't recover, they're not going to build. So
Yeah.
that's why people have protein, because the protein recovers the muscle, you know, and that recovering the muscle helps it building the muscle. It's all a chain,
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So if you don't recover, then you're killing your muscles. If you're working out with less sleep and doing everything else, yeah. So sleep is the time where it's recovering all the things that you've done day to day life, your workouts, everything is recovering. Let it rest. Because without rest, you won't. It's like I tell you, don't rest. Again, work. Don't rest. Work. You'll be like, how do I give
Yeah.
my full potential? You're not working at your full potential then. The full potential similarly for your muscles are the same. You need to give it 8 hours of sleep, 7 hours of sleep. So it's fully rested. Then it will work on its full potential and give you the best results.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, do you think this quarantine has helped you stay fit, or has it disciplined you more, or do you think this quarantine has just gone
So
haywire?
initially, when the quarantine happened, I was pretty fit. I was very fit. Just before quarantine happened, I was super fit. And then when the quarantine happened, I became a little relaxed, and I said, no, no, now I want to have my fun time. Now there is nothing to do, so I'm gonna chill for 1 2 months. So the first, I think, 2 months, I just had fun. I ate everything. I had the blast. I had a blast at home also. Like I had whatever I was craving for so because since past I think a year I was quite disciplined about my body
Mm-hmm.
over a year, okay, and I was not eating anything junk really. And then once the quarantine happened, I told Bianca, my wife, that no, abhi mere ko 2 mahina sab kuch khana hai. I want to just chill because I've not had anything. I'm craving for it because the thing is, when I'm doing my day-to-day life, I'm traveling, I'm doing something, I'm going somewhere. My
Yeah.
mind is occupied, so there is no time to think of eating something
Mm-hmm.
wrong. And only time when I think of eating, that eating time I want to eat the right food. But
Mm-hmm.
right now, when you're at home, you're not doing anything. You're at home. You're within these four walls in your house, and you're like, "Arey, there's nothing to do." So automatically, your mind opens that space. Ke abhi you can eat. You get that craving, you know. So I said, "Ki 2 months I want to eat," and then I told her that from certain this point of time I will start eating well. So I think the first 2 months I started eating anything, but my body luckily didn't react that badly like I was thinking of because for so long I had been maintaining it
Yeah.
pretty well. Yeah. So yeah, I felt a little difference though. I did feel a little difference. And then I said, "Ki, nahi, now I will." When I see a little off balance now my body, then automatically your tension aa jata hai ki nahi, nahi, Papa, this is not me. I have to get back in shape. So then automatically I started working back. Yeah, that's where my mind triggers me. Ki, nahi, now this is enough. You're crossing your limit now. Then it will be difficult if you go beyond this.
Beyond
So
the
my
limit.
mind knows where to stop me also. So then, yeah. So then I then started doing now. And because I'm teaching a lot and I'm dancing a lot, so anyways, I know that that keeps me fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
So, when you
So it's
talk
great. Yeah.
about eating healthy, what do you eat? Like, what is your diet?
So morning I have my eggs. I have 4 eggs. Depends how you wanna have scrambled. You wanna have over easy. Yeah, depends. Like depends on my mood in the morning. क्या mood है आज? आज मुझे ये खाना है, वो खाना है. So it all depends on my mood, what I want to eat. So I have my eggs and oatmeal in the morning. That's my fixed breakfast. Okay. Now some days if I'm bored and I want to just a cheat day, for example, I would have pancakes. Okay. Yeah, depends. Yeah. So not really so much, like very, very rarely you will see me having that. Just hold on 1 second, 1 second.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but uh yeah, so my first thing is eggs with 2 toast of bread, 2 or maybe 3 sometimes if I feel like having, and oatmeal. Then in the afternoon I have whatever is made at home. Especially when I'm at home, I have depends, like any bhaji, chicken, chapati, anything that's made at home.
Homemade.
And in the nights I usually have lighter dinners. So I would just have a chicken salad, or egg salad, or if something's prepared at home, some like bhaji or roti, yeah, and sometimes rice. I have rice as well. Yeah, I have that red rice. I like that red
Red
rice. It's
rice.
quite nutritious. Yeah,
What
so
about
I have red rice, but
millet?
huh? Yes, millet also.
Millet.
Millet also. Yes, millet. Yeah, I like millet dosa also. I sometimes
Yes.
eat millet dosa. It's quite healthy. Actually, I discovered it when I come to Bangalore. Like I didn't know there's something called millet dosa also you
You
get.
should try
Yeah, I
ragi
know millet
dosa.
chapati. Yeah, exactly. You just make it
Yeah.
in there. Yeah. So it's quite healthy that way. So I know that I'm not eating any junk, and I'm eating, not overeating. I'm eating
Proper.
to a point where I'm satisfied, but I'm still little hungry. But I leave that little bit. I don't try to catch up with that. Yeah. So I eat within my. So what happens? Automatically, your body knows, your stomach knows, ki, okay, this is how much you're supposed to eat. So it will let you eat only that much. So then what happens? Your appetite automatically starts getting lesser,
Yeah.
and then then your body is happy with that sufficient food that is required. You don't need to overeat,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then automatically you're eating good, you're eating the right amount, and uh, you're full also in the later part. Yeah, later in
Yeah.
over a period of times when you get used to eating small meals, you know that the small meals fill you up. Yeah.
So, are there any misconceptions about fitness or about dance that kind of get on your nerves, like stereotypes which aren't true?
Yeah, people think so. People think that a lot of sweets, a lot of bread, a lot of things make you put on weight, but that's wrong actually. Because I would say you require those carbs in your body. Okay, it's not the things you eat; it's the calories you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you are eating within a calorie deficient, like for example, for me, I eat within 1500 to 1800 calories. Within that, I don't exceed that. Okay, so if I maintain that and I eat anything within that, it's okay to eat because I'm not eating that many calories. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you are eating a lot of calories,
Mm-hmm.
okay, even though you're eating the right thing, but if you're eating a lot of calories and you're leaning and you're aiming towards a lean body, you might not eat, you might not get that because you're eating beyond your calories,
Yeah.
you know. And for people who are wanting to put on muscle and some mass, if you're eating only 7 to 800 or 1,000 calories a day and you're working out hardcore, but what's the use? You're not giving it enough fuel to
Yeah.
give that result. इट्स लाइक गाड़ी में 1 लीटर पेट्रोल भरा है और बोल रहे हैं अभी मैं बॉम्बे से बैंगलोर जाऊंगा, कैसे होने वाला है? It's not gonna happen because you're not fueling it enough. So the fuel is the calories you need to give the body, the right calories to give the body to, for a person who is looking for building muscle. So they need to have about 25, depends on person, like what kind of body structure you have, what is your BMI, everything depends on all of that. So you need to calculate all of that, and depends on that. If say a nutritionist tells you that you need to have 2700 3000 calories a day, if you want to put, looking at the structure of his body, if he's extremely thin, then he needs to have that many calories to reach his goal. you
Yeah.
know Now for a person who's already big and he wants to lean down,
Then you'll
then he need to have lesser calories and more meals. Yeah. So that it works, like I said, it works on different body structure, different body composition, different kind of body.
Mhm.
Like he's an ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph. There are different kind of body structures people have. So it depends on them. So it's better you go to a nutritionist first, find out what kind of body structure you have, and what is your body metabolism, what is your uh, how does your body react to certain food, are you allergic to something. You need to find all that,
Yeah.
because what if certain thing is healthy but it's allergic to your body, it's again dangerous.
Yeah.
So first find out what your body reacts to, well and bad, you should know it. Okay, what you're allergic to, what your body loves having, then you make your meal plan accordingly. you know yeah.
Yeah.
So once you make your meal plan, so if you go systematic as what I said, then you will see a result.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you will see a result. The most important thing I really miss in Bombay is avocados, which I used to love in Bangalore, which I used to get here. Here the supply we don't get as much as like in Bangalore
Yeah.
what I used to get. I really miss those.
Avocado.
Yeah, I used to love avocados because they're very healthy fats, very good in healthy fats, and it's very healthy avocado, good fiber, and the pH level is also very good. So it's alkaline food, so it's even better
Yeah.
in this COVID time,
Yes.
because the more alkaline food you have, it's better for your body,
Mm.
because the virus stays more on the acidic side. Yeah. So if you keep your body more acidic, then it's possibility for it to attack your body. So have more alkaline food like lemon, uh, like avocados are very high alkaline food. Yeah. So it's good. Yeah.
So, do you think the kind of workout you do or the kind of food you eat, if you generalize it to male and female, would it be different? Or you can say the exercise you do should be equal? Or the kind of
Yeah.
exercise
Depends.
you do?
Yeah. Again, male and female, different body structure, different kind of muscles that you're building. So yes, it will work differently for both. Okay. Because also uh, the the male body structure is meant to be in a different shape. A female body structure is meant to be in a different shape. You know, so certain things that a female needs to work out for a glutes, a male doesn't need to work out because he'll work on a different kind of body. What do you say? Uh, routine. I would say, yeah. You know, so because she wants to look more feminine, he wants to look more muscular, different kind of uh, yeah, different kind of goals they have. Yeah, but certain things like if you want to work on your bigger muscles like your legs, your biceps, the workouts would be the same. Yeah, the core workout could be the same. Yeah, depends on different people. Yeah, but they can also work out on similar workouts, but just works differently. I think for male female. Yeah, depending on, like I said, there are a lot of in between pointers you need to work on. The structure of the body, what does my body react to, his body react to, what workout works better for me, what workouts works better for her. It depends on people. Yeah, so those, there are a lot of things you need to analyze before you're getting to start your fitness program. You know, you need to know your body very well. If you don't know your body, then maybe you're working out hardcore but it's not showing any result because you're not working correct, because you have no knowledge what your body is working. Yeah, exactly. So
So how can we get
that's why.
that knowledge before we decide what fitness plan to adapt to?
So first analyze your body. Okay, first, so you can see a lot of fitness workout for male female, that's online from any fitness specialist. Okay, you can see that, but before that also consult a nutritionist. Okay, let them see your BMI, your metabolism, how does it work for you, what kind of food works best for you. Analyze those things like just a basic thing, and then once you know what's good for you, you make a eating plan, you make a workout plan, and you be dedicated towards that. Okay, and just be consistent. That is the most important thing. The most difficult part is consistency. Yeah, the more you're consistent, the better you will be. Some people have superb consistency rate, like they can go on and on for years and they will still be on the same routine, but that's like really dedication and consistency. Yeah, some people, if the means of living is fitness, then they fitness is their life, they would do everything to do that. Yeah, like all the fitness specialists and people who are like Arnold and all, the bread and butter was fitness. So they were dedicated all their lives into just that, maintaining their body, doing all of that. So some people like that, they need to just stay fit, and their routine becomes that. That's actually normal life for them. That becomes normal for them. Exactly, it becomes a lifestyle for them. So you build a good lifestyle around you. You know, of how you're gonna go about in your day, and you will know what to do. Yeah.
If you had to design a workout for people, since everybody's home, let's just take
Yeah.
new starters, people who have already been working out, and older people who would start to work out. What exercises would you suggest, just generally?
See, I would say, like again, depending on people, I would say first start with your own body weight, because to see whether you can be, are you being able to control your own body weight, hold your own body weight? Are you being able to move with ease everywhere, do your day-to-day life? Because that is your own body weight. You're not carrying any extra weight with you, you know? So
Yeah,
first, I would say check those lines, check on that field, that whether you're being able to move well, you're being able to do, you being able to work for longer hours. Is your endurance good? Is your stamina good? Are you being able to not get fatigued very easily? You know, you're not getting tired too soon, because you're getting tired too soon means you're already in month.
yeah.
You know, yeah, that itself is a sign.
So
So
how would you check
you
all?
check the basic things. Just do so basically get up in the morning, work out, eat something first very light, at least half an hour before workout, and then you work out. After working out, have your protein, then whatever work you're doing. Now people who work on laptops and all, I can't the only way they can do is after every an hour they need to do something at home, a workout, like just a walk, just move around, because staying in one place itself is like You're just sitting in front of your laptop. You're not. There's no movement around. You understand? Just static. Your body is too static. So you
Yeah.
need to every 2-3 hours move, do something, go for a walk, come back. Just keep yourself. But that of course is impossible for people who are working. Like say they have a job 8 to 10 or things like that, or 8 to 6. They
Yeah.
have to be in front of their laptop. They can't do that. But people who are not doing anything, they can just walk around, just walk out a bit, eat well, rest. Evening hours, if they can do some cardio or a dance class or something like that, it'll help you at least work out. Because when you do a dance class, you're really dead after the
Yeah.
class. After an hour of class, you don't know what is. You really need rest, and the body demands it, and you also know it. So
Yeah.
you rest it out, you eat well, yeah, and just eat right. Eat
Mhm.
right.
So,
That's the most important thing.
what do you mean by workout when you say workout? Like, should they do push-ups? Should they do
Push-ups. Use your resistance brand. If you have weights at home, use weights at home. Depends on the people who we are talking about. If you're a teenager, use weights. If you wanna build muscle, use your resistance band. Do work on your core, because core is the most important part of the body. Okay, your abs, and don't work only one side of the core. Work on your obliques, your core, everything. Core means everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So,
work on different muscles. So you can choose, like today I'm gonna work on my uh, back and bicep. So I work on back and bicep, chest and tricep. Then today I'm gonna work only on my legs. Focus on one body muscle part in throughout the week.
suggest
You
some
know. Then
exercises that work for your core or work for your biceps? Like, could you suggest for each part of your body?
yeah, I would say more than just holding on to a position with your legs off the floor and hands off the floor, just holding up right there. The holding positions work very well. Planks work beautifully for the core. Planks are actually for the whole body. Okay, the simplest thing which anybody could do for core and the whole body would be plank. Just stay in a plank, see how long can you stay. And once it's getting easy, put some weight on your back and see how can you stay there for long. Yeah, so planks are the most simplest thing I would suggest they can work. Then push-ups, pull-ups, of course, you don't need any equipment for that. So you can work with, really well. Just like I said, holds in the position on the floor with your legs up. Leg raises for your lower ab. Then a lot of Russian twists for your obliques. Yeah, wiper with your legs. Just moving your legs right and left on
Yeah.
the floor. That's the wiper. So that's again working on the lower obliques. So yeah, so you make sure you aim every muscle. You work on every muscle, because when body fat goes, it does not only go from the stomach. If you want the body fat to go from your stomach, then it has to go from everywhere, so
Everywhere.
that the body fat composition is
Yeah.
correct. It will not only go from here and stay here. So body fat, even if you want to lose here,
You have to
you
lose
have to work on the
everything.
entire body still. Yeah, entire body. It's like पूरा body fat जा रहा है. ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ stomach का गया पर इधर है थोड़ा सा. ऐसा नहीं है. No, you have to work on completely eradicating the body fat. And like I said, eradicating body fat means building muscle. When you build muscle, the body fat goes. Yeah. So you need to build muscle to get rid of your body fat. Otherwise, you will not get rid of it.
Yeah. So, do you have any tips or techniques you would like to share with everybody who's working out this quarantine?
Well, guys, just first be in the right state of mind that you really want to do it. Okay. Yeah, initially it might be difficult in this kind of situation where you're just at home, you're not seeing the outside world at all. But if you have the permission in your area to go have a walk around, if you have a garden, go in the evenings, do your jogs, do your walking if you're on the elder side, but do some physical activity like I said, walking, jogging. If you're a teenager, you have weights at home. If you want to run outside, do a sprint, do a dance class, do a aerobic class, or do a workout class with some specialist who is doing it online. I would say just utilize the time, do it, eat the right food, keep yourself happy and in the right state of mind, because that is most important. Because if you're not happy and not in the right state of mind, all these things are not going to happen.
Yeah.
So just tell your mind that you're going to be okay, you're going to be fine, pray lots, and just keep yourself fit, enjoy yourself, and eat well.
Yeah.
And sleep well, most important.
Sleep.
Because I know in this quarantine, everyone sleeps aram se. Even me, I
Netflix,
also sleep
binge
very
watch.
aram se, but yeah. Because you're just at home, you're chilling, you want to spend time. Yeah. A lot of people are there, very few. Like there are very few people I've actually in this quarantine in amongst my friends I've heard who sleep early, but most of them like sleep around six. Yeah. So it does happen. But as far as you're getting your good 8 hours of sleep, that's more important. And you're dedicating your workouts and your food.
Yeah.
So just keep yourself engaged in something. You know, at least cleaning the house. उसमें भी workout हो जाते हो पोछा मार मार के. मेरा तो workout होता है इसमें भी. So झाड़ू मारो. That's the worst thing. I hate झाड़ू. But झाड़ू में भी मेरा workout हो जाता है. So that's cleaning the house is a big workout. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, absolutely. So at least something you involve your physical. Like I said, it's being able to move physically. Fitness is about being able to do everything. That is fitness. So yeah, just keep yourself engaged in something or the other, and you see that itself is fitness based.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Thank you, Kushi, for having me.
No,
For
thank
this.
you for bringing
Thank you so
taking
much.
our time from your busy schedule and coming. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye. So that was Prashant Mohan, everybody. Our next interview is going to be on Friday. That's going to be on nutrition with Ma'am Usha Ma'am, Dr. Anand. So see you next week. Stay tuned in. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We will get in touch with Pra and get back to you. Thank you very much.